Howdy folks, George Shively, South Shore Marine Electronics with you here. We are at the Catawba Island Club on Catawba Island in northwest Ohio and working on a 2002 48-foot Viking. If you'll notice on top of the hardtop there that I've got the lens on, you'll see that there's a CTEL satellite TV antenna. And earlier in the year we went ahead and we took the guts out of that antenna and we are going to replace that with the innards of another satellite TV antenna. That's an 18-inch CTEL 1898 satellite dome. And if you bear with me for a moment here as we walk down the dock, you'll see that what we're going to be putting inside of that antenna is a new Intellian i3, which is this guy right here. We went ahead and fabricated a base plate here that attaches to the fixed plate on the dome. We're going to go ahead and mount that inside of the old dome, and that way it kind of accomplishes two things. We are able to keep the same dome, which on this boat, and I'll climb up here and you'll see on this boat, that dome appears to be, for all intents and purposes, glued down. Here we are. And certainly didn't want to go through any more reinventing the wheel than necessary. So we're going to leave that dome, which is an 18-inch dome, go with the 14-inch Intellian i3, which should sit in there just nicely, and that way you really can't tell that anything's been done. We want to keep it looking as nice as we can and doing the least amount of work as we can to achieve that. So I'll get back in touch with you here in a little bit and show you how progress is moving, and I just wanted to show you what we're working on today. Stay tuned. Howdy folks, George Shively back with you. I just wanted to show you the bottom plate that I showed you earlier that was on the bottom of the i3 Intellian. This is something we machined ourselves, and this is what's basically going to be the go-between between the existing CTEL antenna dome and related hardware and the new mount, or the new antenna rather. So just wanted to kind of give you an idea of what that took. We used fairly healthy aluminum to do that, and that's the machined mount we had to, or that we made to go between. So just thought we'd give you a show on. Howdy folks, we're done with the retrofit on the satellite TV antenna system, and as you can see here, the antenna controller unit, the ACU, will go out and find the DirecTV satellite 101 and actually find that, as well as memorize where 119 is, and then that will come up on the screen to indicate that the antenna has found it and that it is locked on. And at that point it will say tracking DTV 101 in the A column, and in the B column it'll say DTV 119. In fact, there it just happened. So that kind of gives you a confirmation that the satellite TV system, from the antenna standpoint, all the way down into the DirecTV receiver, is working properly. So just want to give you a view of how that turned out. We went ahead and made a new label for the control panel, breaker panel. It says Intellian i3, and went ahead, took out the old CTEL control unit that used to be there in the bottom of the AC panel, and put a black cover plate there to kind of finish that off, and that is it. So we're done on board the Viking here. As always, George Shively at South Shore Marine Electronics. Our telephone 216-407-6553, and our email address southshoremarineenelectronics@oh.rr.com. Thank you folks.